let's try to fire this thing up. I think we're all systems a go. Let's see what happens. I forgot to put on my wrist straps. Sorry for that little pause there at the beginning. Better safe than sorry. I don't want to drop my controllers any more often than I have to. Alright, let's try to fire this up. Hopefully nothing breaks. I don't normally stream using Revive, so we gon' learn today. Excuse me. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's start this off right. Hey, how's it going, y'all? Eddie here on the Falibu Channel, and today I'm going to be streaming to you from inside of some Quill VR using my Vive and Revive to try to play this Oculus exclusive game using my Vive and my Vive wands and my Vive headset. So yeah, this is Quill VR. I couldn't find a category on Twitch for Quill VR, so I'm kind of just streaming to the general art community. Let's see how that goes. Hopefully I don't get ripped a new one for that. Oh, hey, yo, girl writer. Hey, Falibu, looking forward to seeing you work with Quill. Hey, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. How you doing today? Hell yeah, I had a little bit of time this morning, this afternoon, and my headset seemed to be working, so I was like, you know what? I really want to mess around some more in Quill, and I guess I will try to stream it just to see how that goes. All right. So, yeah, I'm going to be running today on my i7 8700K with my GTX 1066 gigabyte, 16 gigs of RAM, and my Vive. So we'll see how this works out. We're going to find out together. So yeah, the plan for today is planning to keep working on this flash head that I started yesterday. Hopefully everything's running right in the stream. Yeah, I've never streamed. The last time I streamed using Revive was to play Echo Arena, and so I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen, how it's going to look. So yeah, I would be looking for stuff like that. Yeah, so I started this DC Universe's Flash's head yesterday, and I wanted to continue working on it. Actually, I wanted to work on it last night, but I tried to jump in, and my headset was just not cooperating. So I stayed with that taste in my mouth. Decided I wanted to work on it some more. Maybe try to give him a body today. If I'm able to flesh out the body quick enough, I might try to start animating him already. But I would like to paint out. My plan for today is to try to paint out the rest of the pieces for his torso. So maybe one piece for like the upper chest, then an abdomen area, and then like a pelvic area, kind of like if you remember like the action figures or how action figures are put together. That's how I kind of want to try to recreate his body is in like action figure pieces. So they have the upper chest, the torso, the pelvis, a shoulder, an upper arm, a forearm that includes an elbow, and then a hand. And then I think I'm gonna want individual. I think I'm gonna want individual finger pieces. So that's 1, 2, 3 bones times 5 fingers, 15 finger bones. So I think I'm gonna paint out 15 different finger segments, and that way, if I'm animating this later on and I want him to do some stuff with his hands will be totally posable. And then, so yeah, an upper leg slash thigh, and then a lower leg that includes the knee as a piece, and then I don't know the foot. I'll break the foot into like 2 different pieces. I'll break the foot into 2 different pieces. So that's the plan. Is I want to paint out the pieces that I can grab, and that way I can pose them in the animations. I am very new with Quill, so I'm not exactly sure how all of this is going to work out, or if this is actually the best way to do this. I have no idea. It's just with a bit of 3D modeling in my background, it feels to me like that's how I can efficiently do this. That's how I imagine it anyway. Cool plan for body construction. That is what I have seen other people do with VR animation. Oh, awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so I'm on the right track. like a blend between hand drawn and stop motion puppets. Exactly, exactly. Hell yeah. I'm not too familiar, so and I've only seen like I follow like Goro Fujita's work, as much as I can, and then whatever I see popping up on like I'm on a lot of different VR creative Facebook pages, and I follow like as much as VR uh art stuff on Twitter as I can, but yeah, I'm not too familiar with all of this stuff. So, you have any advice you've seen before? Definitely interested. All right, so let's get to cracking. So far, what I painted up yesterday was this circle. It's just hanging here because it was my base model circle. Like I've got two base structures right now. I've got this circle, just I don't know when I need a circle, like for the eyeballs, the back of the head right here. I think like, right there, that little center part of that yellow area, that's a circle. Yeah, I just bring in a circle. So I liked. I've seen a couple of other artists use like stock geometry. Oops. And so I started building some of my own. This is my little capsule. And I guess, let's see, I guess I can make another one real quick. What else am I going to need? No, that's probably going to do because I was going to say I could probably use a straight up cylinder, but this will work. I mean, for whatever I could need a cylinder for, I think this will work. All right, let me start popping some of these out. As a matter of fact, I want to control my workspace. So let me figure out where I am. Okay, my camera's that way. Boom, right there. And I'll leave first person perspective where my camera's at. All right, there. Now I'll know, okay, that's where my camera's at. Sweet. So you, the viewer in my stream, will be represented in VR by, let's see if I can actually put this over there. Yeah, by player one. By player one. Your first player, guys. Check out Joe Daniels' work in Anim VR. He did some amazing work recreating the Thriller video. Oh, I saw that Thriller video. That Thriller video is dope. Yeah, I was a part of the Anim VR beta test. I've used it a little bit. As a matter of fact, I plan on buying it again here pretty soon. If nothing else, I want to do a comparison video. I was looking on YouTube and I never found one, but I want a comparison video of Anim VR and Quill VR, and not so much like, well, yeah, I guess comparing, not really comparing them, but like side by side comparison. What will you find in one that you'll also find in the other? What will you find in the one that you won't find in the other? Stuff like that. That was information I was looking for before I bought Quill. But ultimately, at this point, I just ended up buying Quill because of all the there was a lot of resources for it already. So I was like, oh, you know what? I'll check it out. But yeah, I want to buy Anim VR also, and I'll be looking for resources on that. And then if for whatever I don't find resources for, I'll definitely try to make some. Haha, you did the eyeball setting with Flash. Oh, I would love to hear your thoughts on Quill versus NMVR. So cool that you beta tested. Yeah, I mean, as far just I haven't used. I have not used NMVR since it went into early access. I was a part of the beta test, and it was really cool. I have a few. Not, I didn't use it as much as I would have liked to. I was doing a lot of gaming at the time, but really, I tested features and stuff like that, see if I could use it. I didn't really test it in the sense of like, oh, what can I creatively do? I tested it more in the sense of like, oh, is there bugs here? Does this work how you want it to work? And stuff like that. But oh, I got a hair in my headset. But it was cool. The interface was the first thing that I would say is like vastly different. The animation, I would say the animation, and maybe it's just because I found more resources on Quill, but it seems a little bit more straightforward here. Like this is my animation thing. But it was still really cool. Well, and again, I didn't know much about VR animation when I was using Anim VR. That's why, again, now that I have a little bit more experience, I want to go back and try it again. All right, let's see here. But yeah, the interface is one of those things that was definitely different. But it would be nice to have native controls. Like right now I'm having to use Revive to use this. So I was thinking about uh getting Anim VR just to have the native Vive controls work. All right, there's my little cylinderish barrel deal. That'll work. That's good enough. I can't see a reason why I would need something more than that. Okay. Oh, I dragged away. See, I want to lock. Okay, I think what I'll do, because I want to lock this table there. So I think what I'll do is take all of this stuff to another layer. Move selection to a new layer, but I want it outside of the root. Can I do that? Yep, new paint layer. Oh, but I want it outside of the root. No. All right, it looks like that's just gonna have to be the way that it is for now. And I'm gonna end up moving this around a lot. Okay, there we go. Okay, I think I got my things set up. You know what? These stay set up at the back, so I'll always know the opposite of that is the camera. Okay, I don't normally, this is the first time I'm ever actually streaming Quill, so I'm still trying to figure out how I want to do it from a streamer standpoint. So y'all are going to feel some of these growing pains with me. I appreciate the patience. Thank you so much. All right, so this is how I like to set up my tools so that I don't have them on my hands. That way I can continuously, do this. I don't have to, because you can't resize and move stuff around when you have these open on your hand. You have to close them on your hand and then you can do it. So I like to just put them up here on the wall. I got my color picker there, my tool set here, the documents and settings here. So that's like for my saving and taking pictures and stuff. Transform, this is for like flipping objects, flipping whole layers, stuff like that. These are the animation tool sets, and these are the layer. This is the layer panel. All right, so right off the bat, I guess one of the things I'll talk about, since this is my very first Quill VR stream using my Vive and Revive, I guess one of the first things I'll talk about is the controls. So the controls are good enough. They're good enough using Revive. I say good enough because they're not perfect. So well, right now I'll try to demonstrate here inside of here. So this area, I'm going to try to cut up the button for you right now. So that, imagine a line right there and everything on top right here, that's your joystick, what would be the equivalent of a Rift joystick. And then this bottom half, so yeah, we're talking about a slanted line going right here. Okay, now this bottom half here, imagine that cut into half also. And so this right here is considered whatever that side button is, I don't know, B. And then down here is considered the lower button, which I guess is A. And then the inverse on this controller. So that's cut in half there. And then up here you've got the joystick, what would be equivalent to the Rift joystick. And right here, I guess, I don't know, Y. I don't know what it is. And down here is whatever the other button is. I'm assuming it's X. If I'm getting those buttons wrong, you know what I mean. But yeah, and then the grips pretty much work like, I guess, what they call the lower trigger. I don't know. And then the triggers work like the regular triggers. So the only real issue I have, it's not even a big issue, but an issue that someone might want to be aware of, is like trying to trying to use the part of the trackpad as a joystick. Sometimes it sticks and it'll just stay going big. It's not super precise like using what I imagine using a Rift joystick would work like. So the way that pertains to a real life situation is is if I were painting, it's a wait a minute. There we go. If I were painting, it's a little bit hard to like scroll up while to make it thicker. I don't know. I've seen other people on native riffs do that a lot easier, and it's just nearly impossible. Not nearly impossible, just very difficult, at least at first. Uh, yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much the only control issue I would say there is. Everything else pretty much works the same as I imagine it would on a Rift. I've never actually used a Rift, so I just have to use my imagination for that. But yeah, other than that, Revive and Quill, as of I don't know what are we June 2019, still working good enough. I've only used it a couple of times, but it's worked good enough. Good enough. All right, so let's get to work on this Flash character that I got going here. I'm on a Rift, and a girl writer says I'm on a Rift, and I've had the same struggles with scaling, drawing, stroke. I think it just okay. It just takes practice. Yeah, and well, I don't know. I feel like on the Vive one, like it's just not as responsive. I feel like on a Rift controller, like as soon as you pull down on that thumbstick, it's like I'll try to. Uh, I wish I could like show the camera better. Let's see if I can. It started out real big, and that way it's easier to see. See, I gotta like pull. Watch how much I have to pull down before it starts scaling. See how much I had to pull down right there? It's almost like it has to go. You know what it feels like now that I'm seeing it in the camera and seeing like what my finger gesture is doing? It's almost like it doesn't register a down on the what would be the Rift joystick until you've moved your finger across the trackpad to pull the joystick to a complete down state. Like you have to move the trackpad as if it were a joystick all the way to where it's like fully down before it starts registering like okay we're going down now. Like it doesn't seem to have like that sensitivity area. I'm not sure, but I mean it's not a big deal. It's just one of those things that I've noticed so far, but other than that, no, it's working out pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna use black line. Okay, and I've established my little color palette up here. I didn't know what this was at first, but now I know. As soon as I use a color, I just click add and it adds it to my color palette so I can go back and get it again very easily. All right. We'll use this guy. So I want to scale this down a little bit, I guess. There we go. All right. And let's start drawing him a body. Hmm. Really, I'm going to draw the wireframe right now. Oh, that's too wide, too wide. See, and I'm thinking I'm only going to draw half, and then I'll probably just try to flip it over rather than trying to draw the whole thing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking I'll do. Alright. And really, I'm just drawing these lines to get a general sense of where I want stuff. Probably going to go back. Yeah, let's go back and manually fix some of these lines where I'm actually going to want them. Boom, boom. All right, that looks pretty good. That's looking decent. Yeah, I'm liking that so far. Hell yeah, I'm liking that so far. All right. Let's work on his back a little bit. Start his shoulder up there. Hmm. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. All right, let's fix some. Let's fix up some of these lines. Oh, oh, oh. No, we're gonna wanna. It's too skinny. Too skinny. All right, there we go. Now he's looking a little bit better. Let's drop this shoulder a little bit. He's looking a little bit too hunched over right there. All right, I think that's gonna work. Oh, wait, we gotta move this now. Forgot. And this. Yep, that's gonna work. That's gonna work. All right, let's see here. I still feel like he's too skinny. All right. See, this needs to be more rounded out. You know what? Let me just work from the bottom up, right? Let's do that. Maybe it's because I'm trying to work from the top down. Instead, let's work from the bottom up. There we go. Bottom up. All right. I think that's how that's going to work. Yeah. I feel like that's going to work like that. All right. So I might even leave those lines. So I'm not sure how I want to do the fill in. I could paint it in by hand, but I've also seen other people in Quill just kind of sculpt. As a matter of fact, I could probably even do this on a new layer. Yeah, that way I don't mess anything up in case I'm wrong. Because I'm not sure this is exactly how I want to do this. So, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could get a good enough body just. I guess I want to do just half the body. Just trying to sculpt it in right now. I've never really used this kind of workflow yet, so I'm still kind of figuring it out. It's coming out okay. Huh. Maybe this is what I needed to do. Coming out okay. Coming out okay. I gotta say, I'm a lot happier with that than I thought I would be. Oh, Girl Rider says looks good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sabby Life, Quill, hell yeah. Welcome to the stream, Sabby Life. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I'm checking out some Quill in VR for the first time. I mean, I this is my first time streaming it. I've never streamed it before, so just checking it out, checking it out. You know, doing some updates on my work in progress with the Flash here. Hey, oh, I'm good, good, good. Sweet, Sabby Life is good. I'm doing awesome. I'm doing awesome. Go Rider, how you doing? How's you doing today? Yeah, I'm just working with some techniques I've seen some other Quill artists use. I'm so used to saying tilt brush. All right, now I'm gonna try to thicken that up. How do you thicken it up? Thickness. Okay. To close in some of the gaps. And then I'll go back to the nudge tool. Sabby Life, is there a surface smoother? I'm not sure if there's a surface smoother. I'm using a nudge tool right now. I'm using it's called the grab tool. Yeah. Girl Rider says, I'm doing all right. Cool. Watching this on a down low at work. Nice. Nice. I'm learning watching you. Oh, the thickener closes the gaps. Yeah, what's actually happening is if you look real closely, there's these individual lines because I created some geometry over there. There's these individual lines that I'm nudging into place here. And then I can go to the thickness tool, and the thickness tool is thickening each of the individual lines inside of my sphere of reference here. And then once I thicken up the line, I just go back and nudge it back into place. So yeah, what it's doing is there's like 4 or 5 different lines right there. If I put the thickness on and I touch it, it'll increase the thickness of those individual lines. Like right here, I'm seeing a gap. So I'm gonna fill that in, and then I'll go back, and now it's sticking out too far. I'll nudge it back into place. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. You're at work too. Savvy Life's at work too. That's awesome. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming to hang out with me while y'all are at work. That's dope. That's dope. Oh, okay, that's cool. Hell yeah. Let's see. I have yet to try the thickness tool, but that's exactly what I've seen others do, and the end result it looks nice and smooth. Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm still learning. Like, I think the only other thing, like, I've got a few projects I've done here in Quill, but it's really just been I'm still learning like a lot. I'm in the learning phase, but I find it very interesting. Find it very interesting. Boom, right there. All right, so I think that's going to be my upper torso. I might have to thicken some of these lines over here. Yeah, thicken that up. Let's see. Thicken that up. Well, you can even use the thicken tool to like sculpt a little bit more. I like that. I can dig that. All right, all right. Anything up there? Nope, everything looks closed. Everything looks nice and closed. Oh, fail. I had a fail over there. It was very open. Yeah, I'm not very quick at this either, so I imagine with practice I'll get quicker. But yeah, I'm thickening this up over here. Boom, right there. Oh, hey, thanks for the host. I appreciate it. Thank you, Savvy Life. Yeah, hopefully my headset cooperates with me, lets me go, because really I would like to finish the rest of this body today. And then if it goes quick enough, which it's looking pretty good so far, maybe I'll start the run animation, because this guy is a so in the, let me talk about what I want to do starting off with this guy. I would like to so obviously finish the body, and then I want to animate him in his little, flash run sequence with lightning coming off him, right? And that'll be my animation. But the ultimate end game is I'm hoping this is good practice for painting up some superhero characters. I would like to paint Thor next and have DC versus Marvel Universe, Flash versus Thor in a battle for in a battle of lightning. I would love to do the Flash versus Thor in a battle of lightning. In my mind, it just looks epic. So I don't know. Maybe I can animate that someday. Oh, you're welcome. Nice, nice, nice. The yeah, the message sound alert. Yeah, that's it comes stock with Chatty. Oh, Girl Writer says, are you going to thumbnail your animation trajectory or just go for it? Uh I'm not exactly sure what that means. If you mean like hand draw it out, I actually used Flash last night to just animate a stick figure with how I thought that his run animation would look. Because if you like just regular run animation, it's people running at a normal speed, but at his speed, he's kind of like tilted, like forward all the time. So it's kind of got like a high step up here, and probably just runs on the balls of his feet. So I have been, if nothing else, mentally storyboarding out what I think his run animation will look like. But then yes, for much further down the line, oh, I got some ideas. I got some ideas how I would just love in my mind. Let me see, where's the camera? There's an opening sequence with him fighting Thor, and he's just okay. Obviously, he's running. He just takes a commanding run at him, right? And then just starts bouncing side to side, like bam, like that. And as soon as this step hits, just boom, lightning, right? Hit from the sky, even maybe, I don't know, maybe just a sphere of lightning around him, and then boom, hits that foot. And then when he darts over here, boom, same thing. And he's like pulling electricity into him, and then he goes in for a punch, channeling all the lightning into the punch. So I don't know. I got stuff that from what I've seen other people do with Quill, I think I could eventually get it done, but it's all going to start here. It's all going to start here. All right, I think yeah, I think that is good right there. But yeah, I got some ideas. But yeah, I was doing a little run animation last night to see how I wanted to animate him running. So I already have an idea of what I want that to look like. That sounds awesome. I appreciate it. Yeah, welcome into my imagination, right? It's a crazy place in here. Oh, that sounds cool to have a full-on scene. Hell yeah, Sabby Life. I hope I could paint a picture with my words, but if nothing else, I hope I can eventually paint the digital picture to compensate for the lack of words. Oh wait, I need the selection tool. Boom. Oh, am I on a different? I am on a different layer. I forgot. Okay, I'm gonna need to go back to that other layer. Make a copy of this. All right, I'll transfer that to a new layer. And then I'm gonna combine these two layers. So yeah, okay. I still on this paint layer down here. That's the head and the neck and the things that I know for sure I'm keeping. This new layer 0, that's where I'm keeping all this experimental stuff that I'm not sure is gonna stay or not, if it's gonna work. Girl Writer says, haha, that's the whole reason I draw and animate to compensate for my lack of words. Girl Writer, I'm gonna need to check out. I haven't seen too many of your animations. I'm gonna have to check that out. That sounds cool. If you got, man, I love like when people, oh man, especially like, cause I have an imagination, right? I can like think of stuff, but my talent is still catching up. So man, if I could ever learn to animate some of the things I imagine, like that would be dope. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna start off with. I need to make that a little bit flatter. That's why I'm not liking it. Okay, let's flatten it on the back. Flatten it on the front. Okay, I think that'll work. Girl Writer says, "Hey, thanks. It's so much fun to get the stuff in your head onto screen and paper. Hell yeah, yeah. I got some pretty cool toys. Like a friend of mine, one of my real life friends, he lent me his stylus monitor. So it's a, I think it's called the Lenovo MSP 19U or something. But yeah, it's a glass monitor and has stylus capabilities. So I draw on that sometimes. Uh, I'm still not as comfortable drawing on that as I am with like pen and paper and stuff. But it's really cool. Last night when I was animating some of this stuff out, that's what I was using. I was using Flash animation uh CS6 or something and the stylus pen to like just hand draw. I didn't really get the because I was also trying to practice the lightning. I was trying to practice animating lightning. I don't know. Have any of y'all in the stream? Have y'all ever animated lightning? I love Sabby's life little emoji. Hell yeah. The Bob Ross emoji. That's hilarious. But yeah, have y'all ever tried to animate lightning? I've never tried to really do it even before in 2 dimensions, and now I'm thinking about doing it in. Oh no, I do want this in a different layer. Oh no. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna want this in a new layer while I work on it. But yeah, I've never really animated lightning before, and so I was thinking about how I was gonna do it. Cause like Tilt Brush has the lightning brush, and so you know, that's pretty cool there. It just comes stock. But think I'm gonna actually have to animate the lightning out in here in Quill. Let's see. Go back to the grab tool. Okay. Yeah, now I'm only working with this one piece. So yeah, for anybody who was curious about what I did there, I was while I was trying to mold this, and it was on the same layer as this top torso. The top torso is on new layer 0, and I was accidentally molding more of this because my sphere of influence here kept grabbing it, and I was working on this stuff. So I moved this bottom thing to a new layer. That way I could work on it separately. Let's see. You can do it. Does Quill have transparent material? Quill actually does have transparent material. Yeah, it does. Girl Writer says, I have to go. So glad I caught some of this. Can't wait to see you and how it turns out. Have a great day. Hey, have a great day, Girl Writer. Thanks for dropping by the stream to chat for a little bit and hang out. I really appreciate it. Take care. Have a good day at work. Oh, my headset's just grayed out on me a little bit right there. Hopefully, that's not going to mess with me today. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Girl Writer. Yeah, I'll definitely, if nothing else, I'll post my progress uh, over on the over on the Discord later for sure. But yeah, this molding is really working. Like surprisingly well. All right, let me thicken some of this stuff up. Let's see here. There we go. Thicken that up. I'll nudge some. Yep, that'll work. I'm trying to catch just this part. There we go. There we go. Better. Better. All right, I think that's a pretty good torso. That's gonna freaking work. Yeah, yeah. All right, this actually needs to be more moved in though. That way there's not too much overlap. Boom. All right. So this body is coming out pretty good compared to what I had. I didn't think, I mean, not trying to toot my own horn or nothing, but I expected this to come out a lot worse, just to be very honest. I'm actually pretty happy with this. There we go, just adjusting some details, and then let's go back up and thicken up some stuff. Like I kind of want to thicken those up, kind of want to thicken that up. Thicken them up some ab muscles here. Thicken that up a little bit. There we go. Oh no, my headset's graying out a little bit. It's looking good. It's looking good. Thank you, Sabby. I appreciate that. Hell yeah. All right, let's see here. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna do for that. Let me merge these two down together. Hit my selection tool, grab it all. Okay. Yep, grabbed it all. I'm going to copy it. Oh wait, let me see. Let me just copy selection to new layer. And then I'm going to flip it on its y-axis. I don't know why. It always goes like way over there. Oh, the gaze looking a little too wide there. Oh, I know why. You know what? Let me get the line art from this one. Copy that to a new layer. Delete that. All right, now we're gonna flip all this stuff too. Try to line it up. Where is that? Where are you at, boss? Oh, and my headset's graying out, and I can't find this thing. Where did it go? There it is. I found it. Come here, little guy. Boom. All right, I guess he is just wide. All right, that all looks good. All right, so let's find. No, that's not the one. That's the one. Now let's just try to move all of this into place. So it's more properly placed. There we go. Oh, oh no, my headset's graying out. All right. Let me save this real quick and cool down my headset because I want to continue working on it, but it might be that my headset's overheating. So let me save this real quick, and then we're gonna take like a 2-minute break. Okay, so when I come back, I'm going to have to move this body over. So I don't know, it doesn't seem centered, or the head doesn't seem centered on the body. But my headset's graying out, so I'll be right back. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Let's see if it helped out a little bit to cool the headset down. All right. So I'm liking all of this so far. There we go. All right, so I've already saved it. I'm going to start merging down. All right, now I've got all of this on one layer. I think I'm ready to merge it all down though. Okay, now it's all on the same layer. Boom, right there. Nailed it. Nailed it. Nope, didn't nail it. All right. Huh. All right, I accidentally grabbed something that I didn't want to grab. Dang it. I love the fact that there's layers. Yeah, layers really helps like a lot. I wish Tilt Brush and Masterpiece VR had layers. Dang it, I keep grabbing that one black line. All right. So what? Because I must have messed this up at some point down the line. So let's go ahead and just reverse all the way back. Okay, that's as far back as I can go here. Yeah, that's as far back as I could go, I guess. All right. Because the thing is this is off. It's off just a little bit. See back here, it should be in that line. But also in that line. So I don't know what the heck. How is it outside? Oh, maybe it's that line that's not right. It might be just that line that's not right. Oops. I don't know why I can't get this to set just right. There we go. I think that'll work. If it works back. Okay. Can't get it to work just right. Yeah, MERP and no layers and tilt brush. Yeah. Yeah, NMVR and Quill have layers though, so that's dope. But you see, it's the exact same one. So like everything that's on this side should translate over. And it just doesn't. So, Okay, I have another idea. We're gonna delete that. We're gonna go back over to the paint layer and I'm gonna delete. How come I can't grab this? Oh, that's on a different layer, that's why. I grab all this, I'm gonna delete all this. Delete all that. Yep, delete that too. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is what is on this layer? Nothing. I'll trash that. I'll trash that layer then. Okay, so now I guess I'll just copy paste this whole thing. That'll work. This is gonna work. Copy selection to new layer. Come here. I don't know why it always goes like so far away. There we go. Now the lines are intact. Boom. Yeah. He's looking good. He's looking good. He knows he's looking good. He's been working out. Select all. Oh, trying to put this into place. So steady, so steady. How come this does, all right, right there. I don't know, like it doesn't look right. I don't know why down here is different than over here. Oh, it's not. It's just I had it turned the wrong way. Perspective. Perspective. I had it turned. Did you use the mirror? I didn't. Is there a mirror tool? I don't think there is a mirror tool. Is there? Is there a mirror tool? I don't. Oh, there's got to. You would think there would be, right? But no, alas, I don't think there is. I actually did a Google search on it last night, and the last thing I could find was that people were still asking for it. Cause yeah, that would eliminate like a lot of what I'm doing right now. As if I just had a mirror tool, that would be fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah, I know, right? OMG, really? Yeah, look it up. If you could help me out, you got a chance. I know you're at work, but like, yeah, if you know if you could find out something that I didn't find, I would greatly appreciate it. Cause I looked for that myself. Yeah. All right, I think this body is it's just gonna have to be what it is. It's not gonna be perfect. I don't know why. The scale, it seems like it's a little bit too big or yeah, it's like too big. I just shrunk it a little bit, and that actually looks better. All right, that's actually a little bit better. I think I might even need to shrink it a little bit more. See, because these lines should be able to just stack on top of each other. What I did is I did a copy paste and then I flipped it on the y-axis. But it seems just yeah, I'm not even aware of a symmetry tool. Let's see, we have paint, straight line, colorize, erase, selection, grab, thickness, nudge, and then optimizing, which optimizes just like it smooths it out, I guess, a little bit or something. And then see, so what I've been doing is I select something, copy new selection to layer, because then I have to turn on this make the layer movable so that I can flip its y-axis. Yeah, if there's a symmetry, I have no idea how to use it. Maybe I'll be able to figure that out at some point because that would make life much easier. See, but I think this is just it was too big or too small. Now it's too small. Now it's just right. Half of his body is going to be like all built and the other half is going to be all simple. Yeah, I don't know. I guess the scale somehow came off when I copy pasted it. But it seems to be working now. Like I think I got the scale pretty much scaled back up. Boom. I think that's going to work. There we go. You know what? It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just gonna be off. It's gonna be off a little bit. It's gonna be off a little bit. Oh well. All right, so I'm gonna merge this layer down. That was supposed to be called paint. All right. It's art. It's art. Savvy feels me. Savvy feels me. Hell yeah. All right. So now I guess let's try to position the body a little bit better on the neck. Just a tad. Just a tad. Just a splash. Just a splash. Oops. I got a piece of his neck. Boom. There we go. All right. Torso is done, and it's looking pretty good if I do say so myself. All right. So as I'm looking at it, I want some definition right here on the neck. So I'm going to go ahead and paint some in. See, nice, nice, nice. I appreciate it. Thank you. There we go. All right. Anywhere else I feel like I need definition? Maybe here on the ribs. There we go. There we go. That's good. I feel that. I feel that. All right then. I guess I'll paint the pelvis next. Let me save this though. Save. Flash 2.1. 2-1. create another thumbnail. Save it. Put it in the archives. Document saved. Sweet. Okay. No, I think I want to use this. All right, and then I'll move the selection to new layer. That way I'm only working on this. What the heck? There we go. Okay. All right, first off, let me even make a new layer. To paint how I want this to look. There we go. All right, as a matter of fact, let me just turn that off for right now. Okay. All right, I guess crotch right here, I guess. Hip. I'll nudge that a little bit. All right there. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see here. Not too bad, not too bad. There we go. Yo, what up, y'all? Welcome to the stream. Checking out some Quill VR today. Trying to paint up the flash. Let's see here. I love Savvy Life's emoji, the Bob Ross emoji. That's what that is, right? It's a Bob Ross. That's what it looks like. That's what I think every time I see it, anyway. LOL, yes, with a headset and a controller and a paint palette. There's a lot going on there. I can appreciate that. There's a lot going on there. All right, let's see here. That's America's ass. I like that. That'll work. Close enough. Close enough. I really like being able to place these paint strokes exactly how I want them. Captain America quote. I love it. I love it. Hell yeah. I love the MCU, like all those movies. I'm a super nerd for all of them. All right, I think that's gonna work for a pelvis. I think that's gonna work for a pelvis. Maybe it needs to be bigger. You're right. It needs to be bigger. All right, right there, because he does. He needs like a waistline, also, right? He definitely needs a waistline. Right there. Okay, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling that. All right, let's paint in the waistline real quick, though. Oops. And this, I don't think I'm gonna mirror it. I think I'm just gonna try to make it all one piece. Oh, my headset. Come on. Okay, this stuff I think I will mirror, though, just to keep it. You know what? If I'm gonna mirror that, I might as well mirror all of it, right? Okay. You're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. Copy selection to new layer. Where's it at? Flip it. Then find it. There it is. I found it. My headset's graying out a little bit, though. You know what? I might do when I was doing this, I might have resized that torso. So for anybody who's been watching the stream for a while, I was having a problem with a torso a while back. And I think what happened was, yeah, look, when I pull it, I must have adjusted the size. So that was my bad, but now I figured it out. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. Okay, that'll work. Get rid of this stuff. See, I think I made that smaller. fixed it. No? Right there. Pretty close. Pretty close. Close enough. Good to know. How is the size adjusted with both controllers or just one? It's like in Tilt Brush where you grab the grips, but it's also like you have to grab the grip to pull it. And so when I'm grabbing the grip to pull it, at some point I'm holding both grips, I think is what's going on. No, this is not close enough. I can do better. I can do better. Yeah, the sizing seems strange. But maybe it's also that this is just not 100%. It might just not be 100% in the center. Oh, I see. Thank you. No problem. No problem. No problem. Okay, let me get all of it. Or you know what? I can honestly merge these two layers down already. That's supposed to be called paint, the bottom layer. Okay. Try to fix it up one more time. Oh, that's the layer that's supposed to be on everything. There we go. Okay. Maybe if I get rid of that piece, it'll help me identify exactly where that's supposed to be. There we go. And I'll just put it in there. I think that's about as good as I'm gonna get it. I think so. You know what? I can go in here and manually adjust each and every single one of these lines. Looks proportional. Okay, yeah. You're probably right. There we go. It looks good enough. It looks good enough. It's just bothering my OCD. All right, so now we're gonna start working on the pelvis. You know what? I should probably save. Let me save this. Boom, saved it. Okay, we'll start right there. That looks good. And then we're gonna start with the grab tool. We're gonna get a little grabby in his lower regions. Gonna get a little grabby. Yeah, I'm just gonna thicken up this whole thing right here. For the love of art, save it. For the love of art, save it. I love that. I was on, for those of y'all who don't know, the Savvy Life, she streams a lot of art stuff as well. And I was on her stream the other day, and she has a little timer that like reminds her to save her artwork, and I absolutely loved it. I loved it. I heard it go off for the first time the other day, and I was just cracking up. That was so funny. and useful. I was like, that's funny and useful. That's cool. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to drag. I'm gonna have to. Let's see. I guess. Nope. We're gonna have to use the nudge tool. We'll use the grab tool first. Let's nudge this back into America's ass. The viewers activate that for me actually, but I should probably put it on a timer. Yeah, oh, that's all that man, that's even cooler. Yeah, get it on a timer. That would be so useful. Shoot, I need to start putting that on a timer too. Like, I don't know, like every 20, 30 minutes or so. I don't know. You know what? Let me move all of this into place before I start, because I was already about to start uh like making it bigger, but let me start working all of this stuff into place first. Right there looks good. Hey, seriously. Hey, how's it going, man? Yo, this is actually quilling. We're quilling today. Yeah, I'm using Revive. Hell yeah. How you doing? Seriously, welcome to the stream, man. What have you been up to? Alright, let's see here. It's not gonna be completely symmetrical right here, but I'm just gonna have to learn to be okay with that. But that ass, we're gonna fill that ass out because that's America's ass. No, we're gonna steal it. We're gonna steal it from Cap. I guess I'll just thicken that up. Give him a little junk in the trunk. Oh, too much junk. Oh, my headset's graying out a little bit. Losing tracking. Losing tracking. Yeah. Whew. It's going. It's going. Cool. Cool. Seriously. I thought this was a. I thought this was a bugle chip at first. Not sure how to spell it. Yeah, I'm losing tracking in my headset. Oh wait, I need the grab tool. I'm gonna need to cool down my headset real quick because I'm not done with this yet. Oh, I want to finish that part. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Let's fill in his junk area a little bit better. Give it a little bit of thickness. Oh, I need to move this. Dang it. All right, I'm going to be forced into a break here. I'm going to go try to dump this in front of an AC vent real quick, cool it down, see if that helps. Because I'm not done yet. I still want to do more. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Little pause in the cause. All right, let's see if it'll give me a few more minutes. A few more minutes here, guy. What am I on? The grab tool? No, I'm on the thicken tool. Give me the grab tool. This needs to be grabbed and moved into place. And I'll thicken that up down there. That needs to be moved into place. I'll thicken it up a little bit more. There we go. There we go. Seriously says, I think I'll do some VRart streaming on July 4th. Nice. Oh, if you want, seriously, you can throw a link in the, I think I have links turned on in the chat. Yeah, feel free, dude. Hell yeah, that sounds dope, dude. Streaming some VRart stuff on the 4th of July. Get it all freedom o'clock up in there. I need this butt cheek a little thicker. Not that thick. Nope. All right, I guess that's as thick as it's gonna get. All right, his waist does look a little bit weird. I will concede that. Oops. Grab tool. But I think that's going to be okay for now, and for the most part, it should be covered up by the belt that I'm going to put on him. There we go. His hips do lie. Flash's hips do lie. But yeah, that's looking freaking pretty good. Gonna hit the save button on that. We'll keep it all save 2.1. There we go. All right, not bad, not too shabby. So what? I don't know. Arms next? All right, arms next. Well, first let me merge all this down. All right, now it's all part of the main painting. Oh, whoops. All right, give me my grab timing, give me my selection tool back. All right, let's form this into a shoulder. I think that's it. Good enough. You know what? We'll stretch this out a little bit. No, that's too thick. That's about right. But now I need to stretch it more. That'll work. You know what? And this shoulder's probably going to be too big too. That's why it doesn't look right. Boom. There we go. 2-piece and a biscuit right there. Okay, gotta go for now. Take care. Hey, Sabby Life, thanks a lot. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Take care, Sabby. Boom, there we go. Art looks awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. There. That's good. That's looking okay, right? I think might need to take this up just a little bit more. There we go. That's better. Give me another one. You know what? Just give me the same one. And I'm going to thin this side. Go to nudge tool. No. Thick and thin this. Go to negative. There we go. And then we'll nudge it. We'll nudge it into place a little bit. You know what? I kind of want to draw this out, so we'll make a new layer. Paint layer. All right, let's draw this out. There we go. Use the straight line tool. There we go. Or you know what? Just get rid of that. I'll draw another one. There we go. All right, now we'll go back to the smooth drawing tool. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna need to fix that. We're gonna fix all that. I'm just building the pieces together for right now. That will work. Hmm. I'm gonna need to move that to a new layer. There we go. All right, let's nudge this into place. So we'll start by thickening this up just a little bit up here. All right, and then we'll nudge it. You know what? I didn't like that. Thickening. Not yet. Not yet. There we go. Sculpting this into place. That's awesome. There we go. That's gnarly. Well, I'm gonna go too, but keeping the alert going. Hey, I appreciate it. Seriously, take care, man. Have a good day, dude. This is coming out much gnarlier than I expected. I'm pretty happy with it. There we go. Shoot, I think that's the arm done for the most part. Now I need to do the hands. All right, let's do the hands. New paint layer. You know what? Let me save. One arm. Save. All right, let's do the hand. You know what? I know how I'm going to do this. Let's start out with the top of the hand first. And then we'll go for the palm. Well, you know what? First, let's make this center line. All right. This side's going to need to be bigger. this much bigger. All right, there. Boom. Yeah, that's what I like about Quill so far is that lines that I don't like, I can just manually move them into better place. There, and that's gonna work. All right. I'll go back down to this layer. Let's start getting a hand work into place. Okay. I think that's a good starting point. We'll go ahead and start working with the grab tool. There we go. We'll thicken this up over here. Nudge this back down. To meet the wrist. That'll work. That's good enough. All right then. Okay, that's the arm. So that's that. So we'll merge all that together. All right, and then this layer is just the hand painting. So let me continue to paint fingers. You know what? I don't need to continue to paint fingers. Let's just make fingers. Copy selection to a new layer. Okay, this is the fingers layer. I need to start naming these layers is what's gonna have to happen. It actually looks pretty good just like that. I might need to make it a little bit smaller, but that looks good. Boom, right there. There. No, didn't like that. I feel like they need to be flatter, so let's make them flatter. There we go, that's better. There we go. No. Close enough, close enough. Oh, come on, headset. Stay with me. Stay with me while I finish this hand. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and leave off. I think I'm gonna have to get out of here because I don't think my headset's gonna cooperate anymore. And now that I think about it more, I think I'm gonna want to draw this hand in because I'm not liking how these fingers are just looking too much like sausages. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw fingers, and then I will mold these cubes into the place they need to be. So let me see if I can actually name these things before I go. That way, the next time I come back, because I'll probably, if I can, I'll try to stream it again. Fingers, hand, what is this? Hand lines. Hand gines. That'll work. Hand gines, that'll work. All right, so let's see. Let's see, where am I going to end today? Boom. That'll work. Save that. Put it in the bank. Hey, take some photos of it real quick. Take a screenshot. That's a good screenshot. 360. I don't know how this 3D capture works. 3D Facebook. Let's see if that doesn't crash my whole stuff. That might crash me. No, maybe not. Okay. Share the screenshot. Oh, I think I already did that. Capture GIF. Oh, you know what? I'm going to do the... There we go. Put it in the bank. Save capture. Then I'm going to save an AVI. I mean a GIF. Start capture. Hold on. All right, that'll work. That's a good little GIF. Save capture. And export 3D file. Flash. We'll call this 1.1. 1-1. Export. I'm trying to test to see if I can do all of this while streaming and not have my stream crash. Oh, not too bad. We've been streaming for about 2 hours now. Not bad, not bad. Share it on Facebook. Do it. All right. Okay, I think that's gonna go. My headset's starting to gray out like a lot now. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. That's gonna be my time. Till next time, this has been Eddie on the Falibu Channel, streaming to you from inside of Quill. I'm real happy with the progress that I got done today here on my Flash. We did a whole bunch of sculpting using the grab tool and simple geometry that I made here in Quill fairly easily. But unfortunately, yeah, I have overheating problems with my headset for now, and so that's going to keep me from moving on today. But who knows? I'll wake up. Hopefully, I can get up early enough tomorrow while it's still cool, and come try to get some more work done here in Quill VR. Yeah. So again, till next time. This has been Eddie on the Falibu Channel, streaming to you from inside of Quill. Take care, guys. Take care, everyone. See y'all. Thanks for all the company in the chat. I appreciate everybody who had a chance to come by. Girl Rider and the Savvy Live. Seriously, everybody who had a chance to say hi. I really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Take care, y'all.